Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you a quick tips and tricks video to help out with your Rust-based designs. There's so many things to know when it comes to building in Rust, so I figured I'd just make a quick video helping you guys out with a couple things that I think are useful. But yeah, I hope at least one of these tips can be useful to you in any of your Rust-based designs. First tip, you can fit 4 large boxes inside 1 square. All you have to do is make sure each edge of the box is parallel with both walls. Once you get the first box down, the last 4 will just slide in. To make sure it fits right, just give it the old wiggle. It should be snug as a rug in the corner. Next up, a nice airlock can really beef up your Rust-based design. It helps a lot when you can fight off door campers through small peaks in your airlock, especially when you make a small base design that doesn't have enough space for a huge shooting floor or internal peaks. Putting the ramp in front of the low wall under the doorway makes it a lot harder for people to shoot you while you're trying to peek them. You can also remove the glass windows on the right and left of your doorway in case you ever need to peek someone who's trying to hug the wall. But yeah, these things can be really helpful, especially if you live in a high populated area. When you build the ramp, make sure you upgrade it to metal so that way you can see more outside your base. If you're making square loot rooms, you should do them with ramps. They might be able to fit less boxes, but when you blow up the back wall, you have to blow up the ramps too to get any deeper into the base. It's actually a huge bitch when you have to raid. This can really come in handy in any of your 3x3, 2x2, and even 5x5 designs, since it's basically just a giant square. Just real quick, if you guys have any more build tips, comment down below and let me know. I like to stay educated. You can only place boxes on the left and right ends of the ramp. Unfortunately, you aren't allowed to place boxes on the middle of the ramp in the chain link section. Utilizing these loot rooms can really beef up any Rust-based design, especially the more compact ones. If you want, you can also fit 4 small boxes in these, but they're going to clip through any door that you put on, so be aware of that. If you really need the storage space, then yeah, go for it, but I prefer not to use them. When you make your external TCs, you should make them like this. You can make them disconnectable, so if you get raided on your main base and they don't raid the outer TCs, you can disconnect them, put the TC back in your main base, and then reconnect the TC. As you can see here, the building privilege extends to the length of those square foundations. But when we go back and destroy the twig, the roof, and all the foundations extending our privilege aren't connected to the building anymore. As you're about to see, the building privilege only extends to a fraction of the distance that it did before when everything was connected. Anyways, let me show you how to make this easy disconnectable TC. You can first start by making the external TC pod. To get to this TC, you'll have to go through 1 set of metal walls or 2 garage doors and 1 sheet door. In other words, it's about 7 to 8 rockets to get to these. This can also be used as little mini flank bases, as you can put bags, kits, even a locker in there. At this part, make sure you place the half wall on the bottom and a full wall on top of the half wall, otherwise it won't work. The roof will be connected to the rest of the building through a half wall instead of a triangle that you can break easily. You know you did it right if your building privilege disappears after you did about 6 or 7 squares. To finish it off, go back inside and place a twig triangle off the roof, and you will have connected TC privilege that extends all the way out. You can fit almost 4 large boxes worth of storage in 1 triangle using this setup. These loot rooms are really great for compact bases, although they do cost a lot of metal, so there's the only downside. Just place all these deployables as I do here, as it's not really a tight fit, so it should be pretty easy to figure out. Yeah, it's pretty simple. You just do the same thing on both shelves and you're all set. Just make sure you put your garage door on before you add the drop boxes, otherwise you won't be able to add one later, which will suck. Also, as you can see, you can honeycomb these fully, so no one will know that there's drop boxes on the other side of your wall with loot in them. You just have to place the drop boxes before you do the honeycomb. If you're getting raided through doors, ladder hatches can low-key be one of the best airlocks. You can fight them from the other side and they can't just slide through. They're pretty cheap to break, but honestly these have helped me out and been pretty clutch in some online raid situations. Last but not least, it's pointless to put any doors inside wall frames that are above stone. Garage doors and armored double doors can both only withstand 3 and 4 rockets respectively, so there's no point in putting them in a frame that's much sturdier. And that's about all the tips I could think of for today. But yeah, I actually want to make more of these tips and trick videos because this is pretty chill and actually kind of fun to make. But yeah, if you have any more building tips, put them down in the comments so I can make another video. And don't worry, I will be crediting comments if I got the idea from the comments on the video. So But yeah, guys, that's going to be it. Don't forget to go follow me on Twitch and join Discord. Links in the description. Peace.